Welcome to the Republic of Transnistria, the country that's stuck in a Soviet time warp. Transnistria broke away from Moldova back in 1992 and it followed the Soviet politics, closer to Russia than Moldova did, closer to Europe. It's a very interesting place. It isn't recognised by the rest of the world, but it really does exist. They've got their own money, they've got their own government, and they've got a lot of Soviet stuff, like our mate Lenin here. Hope you enjoyed the video and please hit like and subscribe. So Mandy, tell us, what is Transnistria?
Transnistria is what we call it in the West. The official name here in country is the Priednestrovian Moldavian Republic.
Yep. Okay.
And it is a breakaway state. Back when the former USSR dissolved, back in 1991, Moldova, I keep having trouble with your name, decided to go more to the west. But this part of the country, on the other side of the Transnistria, the Dniester River, wanted to stay with Russia. The majority is Russian speaking, they liked the Soviet ways, so there was a bloody civil war between 1992 and 1994, and it's formed a breakaway republic with the help of Russia. It's not recognised by any other country in the world. It's only recognised by 3 other breakaway states, South Ossetia, Abkhazia and Nagorno-Karabakh.
Yep,
that's what I know so far.
Yep, and so the people here, they pretty much, they want to stay in the old Soviet ways, don't they?
Yes.
So this is the main theme of this place. It's pretty much stuck in a Soviet time warp, isn't that right?
1989.
Yeah. So we're going to have a look around and we're going to check it all out.
Yes.
So we're on 25th of October Avenue, the main street in Tiraspol, and we just asked a lady about the bus to BENDER, and it comes along here, along this road. We're going to find the bus stop, and it's going to cost us 3 rubles to go to BENDER. So
excellent. On the bus number 19.
Bus number 19. Apparently 19 or 20 go along here.
Okay, perfect.
This is the just come across the bridge on the trolley bus from Tiraspol to BENDER, and it doesn't actually go to the fortress. That's like a short walk away. That's by the capital Vokzal, which is the bus station. And here is the Lenin Cafe, like this Soviet-themed cafe upstairs in the bus station. It's supposed to be worth having a look at, so we'll go in there and check it out.
Dying for a coffee. Going across the bridge, it's so interesting because you've got the Russian soldiers on there.
So the Russian peacekeeping force are there and they're walking backwards and forwards across the bridge. No photo, so no footage from there, but yeah, has that feeling, you know, we're crossing the river. The river's the borderline between the 2 countries, really, but this side, BENDER, this is kind of the town that's the entrance into Transnistria, and the border lies around the edge of the town. When you come across the border, that's where they stamp your passport. Well, they give you a registration slip, and they allow you in the country for so much time. We got 3 days.
Yeah, we were lucky. We got 3 days. This poor German guy at our hostel, he got like 6 hours or something. He was supposed to be out at 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah, so he's got to go to immigration today and try and talk his way out of it. Another guy told us he got 25 days at the border, so it's a little bit random. If you want to stay for a while, which is definitely worth it to check this place out because it's very interesting. Ask at the border. We came from Gagauzia, so we came in through the back door, which was a bit of a different entrance, and that's why maybe we only got 3 days. But if you come, most people come from Chisinau in Moldova, and you might get more time there.
So after directions from a helpful local, we've walked through the market, so it's like through the market behind the main street, and he pointed to like a white building in the distance. And I'm pretty sure
definitely the one.
That's it.
Second floor.
Second floor. So it looks as though that's the bus station. Okay. It's looking promising. So here we've got a map of the destinations.
Yep. We've got Odessa here, Tiraspol, and we just come from Tiraspol to Bender. So these are all the bits in Transnistria. Chisinau is up here, and we came from Comrades, which is in Gagauzia down here. So that was a 3-hour bus journey. This is the centre of things.
So here are the lockers at the bus station, and they're
15 kopek to use, and then I think you set your whatever number you wanted. Put in there.
Numbers, but I noticed this one here, the first one, yeah, it's the letter L. It's pretty cool. So this is the Bendery bus station. The seats look fairly comfortable. Coming up to a beautiful mural. Soviets love the murals. This one's quite impressive. So we'll head now up to the cafe. So we're coming up to the Lenin Cafe. Stolovka. Oops. I think the roof could do with a little bit of work. But you're going to something to eat. So Lee's going for the classic dish of...
Are you eating borscht too? Yeah.
Yes. Love borscht.
One of our favourite things about Russia and Central Asia last year. Stolovers and borscht.
So the smetana. Now we want to check to see... It's like a juice, bit of juice with fruit often and sugar and water.
Which one? This one?
Oh no, yes, cafe. Adna, пожалуйста.
Do you want a salad?
I kind of do want a salad. Salads look excellent. So Lee's gone for the compote. I'm having my rather modern coffee. So it was 36 ruble. So please, so peckish. And this way it'll
The Transnistria rubles.
save us over till we get to the fortress.
Wow, this place is a Soviet memorabilia gold mine. If you have a look behind me, you can see Soviet Union flag. At the top we've got Marx, Engels and Lenin. We've got all the old typewriters and flags. Fantastic old Soviet machinery. Maps on the wall, everything is brilliant. Transnistria has its own government, it has its own army, like the Russian army, police force, it has its own borders, and it has its own currency. This is the Transnistrian ruble. We've got 100, 50, 25, 10, 5, and 1.
And the exchange rate?
An exchange rate for the US dollar, it's about 16.30 to the dollar. Yeah, the money goes very fast, so things are really cheap here.
And here's the front way into the bus station, Bendery, with the Soviet cafe on the second floor.
So here we have a bit of a marketplace where everybody's selling their stuff out on the street. Very interesting. See if we can find ourselves some bargains. Now put it on. Okay, Mandy. So Mandy has just made a purchase.
Yes.
And what do you think? At the flea market?
I haven't actually seen it yet.
Yes.
I've loosened it slightly, but it's fantastic. It was like
So for 15,
New Zealand, Nova Zelandi.
Nova Zelandi, yeah.
15 rubles for my
Yeah.
lovely hat, and it covers my ears.
Perfect. So our flea market purchase was definitely worth it. Some nice ladies who have sold us. Спасибо большое. Happy?
Yeah.
Очень рад.
I'm looking forward to looking at the video to see what it looks like now. Market, there's some cats keeping warm. How lovely. I don't think that bag's being sold today.
War memorial?
I think so. There's a horde of people working.
70, 1789, 1806.
6 there, and over here is
1919 over there.
on this side here is 1986. Something about SSSR, USSR. Yeah, not too sure exactly. But a memorial with the hammer and sickle in the middle of the roundabout in Bendery.
We've got the Transnistrian flag flying proudly above the tank in the war memorial. The letters on the tank: PMR, Priednestrovian, Moldavian Republic. We think that's what it is.
So we're in the Alexander Nevsky Park. That sign there says plage, the beach, down the other side of the city walls, I think.
Yep, got Nevsky up here, Nevsky Cathedral to the left. Bender Fortress, built in 1538 or something like that, it's almost 500 years old. Ottoman fortress, and one of the major sites to see in Moldova.
And Transnistria.
Yes.
These are the female toilets at the Bender Fortress. I have never seen this before. Oh well, it's a way that more people can go at once, I suppose, and there's no lock on the outside door.
So this is the Bender Fortress, and I must say it looks pretty amazing. I'm going to go in, Mandy's going to sit on a bench.
Read a book.
And read a book, yeah, why not? And apparently it was, the soldiers were based here for a long time, so it was closed for the public, but now we can go in. Costs 50 rubles to go into the Bendery Fortress. And I'm in. The entrance. Towers and not many visitors, which is great. In the corner of the castle is the History Museum. Now I'm just going to have to battle through all the other tourists to get through here. I.e. none. And the museum's quite interesting. There's a lot of displays, weapons, instruments of everything that's happened here through the history of the castle. You've got the Turks, the Russians, the Moldavans, dioramas of battles that have ensued over the years, weapons in the background, and a really good map of the layout of the castle and the lower fortress in the second half of the 16th century, so you can see how the fortress looked back then. Not a lot different to as it looks now, actually, so it's still in pretty good shape, it's still intact. Very interesting. Well worth a visit. And up at the top of the tall tower, looking over the Bendery Fortress, and you can see why this was built here, because it's got a command view of the Dniester River, which would be a military strategic place. Looking out towards the bridge there, heading over to Tiraspol, Nevsky Cathedral. There, which fast. And that is the outlook of the Bendery fortress. Impressive. Inside the castle you've got the museum of medieval torture with these pretty nasty implements of torture. The pear of anguish. Guess where they put that? Scaffold and axe. Iron shoe. Interrogation chair. Lots of spikes on that one. The wooden horse. You'd straddle that and it would be rather uncomfortable with some weights on you. The Iron Maiden. Inside you went. Lots of spikes designed to pierce you but not kill you. Slow and painful death. Knee splitter. And the good old rack, where you would be slowly but surely pulled apart. And finally the Judas cradle, where you'd be hung above, and yes, that would penetrate bits you wouldn't want to. Rather unpleasant, I reckon. As well as the inside museums, they've got some stuff outside. They've got an arbalest here. Great recreations of some of the medieval weapons, siege weapons, and also trebuchet. Now, I can imagine maybe sometimes in the year they actually put these on display. They look like they're working models. Great to see. But yeah, fantastic fortress. I'm very impressed. Really interested in learning the history, and the views are incredible. Worth a visit.